Hey, what's up, fam? Hope you guys are doing well on this wonderful Wednesday morning. And, I want to come to you with a positive message this morning to ask you guys all a question. And my question is, do you guys ever get to the point where you just feel like throwing in the towel? Guys, do you ever feel like you just don't want to do what you're doing anymore? Do you feel like whatever you're doing, it's not working? And, I admit one thing about me. I'm very transparent and I'm very open about me. Don't try to portray anything that I'm not. I'm basically who I am. I will tell you that I have not arrived. I am just a person just like everybody else. I go to work and I come home and I have my challenges on a daily basis or weekly basis. So I'm not exempt from anything. But there has been times in my life that I have felt like giving up. There's been times in my life where I have felt like throwing in the towel. You have we invest so much time and we invest so much in one thing. We have so many visions. We have so many goals. We have so many things that we want to put our hands to do. But whenever we do it, sometimes it feels like things just crumble. It's like, we pick it up and it breaks like glass. There's times where you wake up, you just don't feel motivated. And it's human. A lot of people say, well, what's wrong? What's the problem? But one thing you have to realize is that as long as you live on this earth, you're going to wake up and you're going to have days where you just don't feel like yourself. You're going to feel days, no matter what you have done prior, no matter what you have done that has been great, you're going to have days where you just don't feel productive. There's going to be days where you feel like you are nothing. There's going to be days to where you feel like everything you're putting your hands on is just not panning out. And there has been days I've had that I just say, you know what? I'm just going to stop doing what I'm doing. I'm just going to stop, talking to the people. I'm just going to stop during this transportation thing. I'm just going to stop, mentoring people because of so many life challenges thrown at you. One thing about me is the fact this year, and I'll just be clearly honest with you, the biggest problem that I've had, that I faced challenges with, was realizing that the people that I think should be there for me is not there. There really is no support system. And it's really hard for me as an individual to really grasp on that, the fact that there are people that are around me that can reach out and touch me, that can reach out and call me every day, but they don't support me. But you got this person in here in Atlanta or Indiana, they just love me like I'm the best thing ever. And I have really came to accept that in life, that, hey, it is what it is. People that are supposed to be close to you, they're not going to support you. Close friends that you thought that were supposed to be there for you, it's not going to support you. Prime example, when I had did my book last year, my book was one of a good highlights that I have, a milestone that I've accomplished. Well, guess what? People that was close to me didn't support me. A lot of the people that, oh, you're the bomb, blase, you're awesome, we love you, but they never even bought my book. It bothered me for about a couple weeks, but then a lot of the people that was around me stated, hey, Trey, you got to realize one thing, that's how people do. You're not going to get support from people that know you, or family, or anything to that degree. You're going to have strangers that's going to support you. So I have really came to terms that is what it is. And I like the fact that people have supported me from here, there, yonder. The thing is, a lot of these issues that I've had has caused me to want to throw in the towel, because you're over here thinking that you don't have support. You got a tire blowout here, van breakdown here. You may not have the clientele for 2 or 3 days, and then your mind starts to overthink, and you're starting to think like, what is really going on here? Why am I not getting any business? I've got one individual that I have mentored. Not going to call her out, but she came to me and she said, I'm just not getting the volume, not getting any clients. And what I basically did was I said, hang in there. It's going to all work out. Yet I'm dealing with what I'm dealing with and struggling with the challenges I'm struggling with, but I'm encouraging her where I should be encouraging myself. But I was encouraging her and I said, it's going to be okay. Your business is going to prosper. It's going to blow up. And, you know, she was like, well, I don't know. I might just sell all my equipment, blase, blase. Well, guess what? A month later, it blew up. Now she's prospering. And the thing is, she would have never have known her potential yet if she had threw in the towel. Lately, I have been dealing with many challenges. You know, like I said, the support system was one. And then, you know, the fact of the matter is you have to realize in life that as you go up higher in life, you're going to have people that just is not going to like you just because it's you. No matter how much they smile on your face, no matter how much they say they love you, you're always going to have one person out of every so many people that just doesn't like you. It is what it is. I put a comment on Facebook last night. I said, wow, you know, I'm very slick with my mouth. I said, wow, people really don't like me? Wow, that's amazing. I thought everybody in the world loved each other. You're going to have people in your life that is just not going to like you. And whatever you do, they're going to always try to undo the greatness that you do. Their prime example, Barack Obama. They hate this man. If they could say what they really want to say about him, they would really say what they want to say about him. But this man did some good things, and I didn't agree with everything he did, but he did a lot of great things. But yet, people try to undo the things that he done, the great things that he done. Same thing with us. Prime example, me. I've done a lot of great things, and then I've made some mistakes. But at the same time, there has been people that will overlook the greatness that I have done and will try to point out every single thing. There's people that has tried to drag my name in the mud, that has, you know, false accusations. Matter of fact, this year, and then there has people that has went along with it that really fed into it and went along with it, formulating their own opinion, you know, and it bothered me. But at the same time, I had to pick myself up and say, you know what? I'm gonna go around that. I'm gonna detour, and I'm gonna still shoot for the prize. Nobody is gonna get me down. You know, nobody's going to really cause me anymore to come out of character. Neither am I going to go and defend myself based off of somebody else's viewpoint. I am who I am. And that's the thing about it is, what I've learned to do is realize this. I'm 40 years old here. I don't know how long I got left on this earth. I could live till I'm 80, 90. But one thing I'm going to tell you, I'm going out of this world with a fight. I'm going to fight. I'm going to go after everything that is supposed to be mine. I'm going to go against any challenge. Because you think about it, if you give up, that's when you fail. When you try and you work hard and you push against the opposition, that's when you win. And I want to win. Sometimes things get hard in life. We may have issues with relationships. We may have issues with our self-esteem. We may have any issue. But guess what? Every problem in your life has a solution. And I'm a firm believer. Some people get on the platform, say, you know, I'm just telling you, being transparent, telling you what they say about me. Oh, he brags too much about this, that, and the third. No, I don't. I don't brag. I'm just happy where I came from, where I'm at. People that think that have a problem with themselves. People, you know, get tired of seeing my postings and get tired of seeing me on a van in a different city. They get tired of all of that. And my thing is, I'm not going to stop being me because of them. Because guess what? Out of 5 people that do not like you, that wants to silence you, there's going to be 15 other that wants you to keep going. Because you really don't know the things that you do or the things that you post funny, humorous. You don't know really what it's doing to other people. You really don't. And especially with me, there's been times where I've had, actually one day, people, message me and say, why you do this, why you do that, and then you got two other people that said, thank you, I really appreciate you, I really appreciate what you said. So who you think I'm gonna go with? I'm gonna go with the one that really saw into me, that believed in me, and wants me to keep going and going. Because people, believe it or not, people watch you and they watch me. I know some of them say, oh, that boy crazy because he posting these memes and stuff like that. But really, I post memes, crazy memes, because maybe sometimes I'm going through something and I don't want to wear what I'm going through. But at the same time, you're helping people. You're helping others. I've got people out here that try to count my money, and some people that tries to, all these people that's come at me wrong because they think that I'm daggone Bill Gates, but I'm really not. I just go to work and make an income and make a check and come home just like everybody else. I'm not anybody special. I'm just a mouthpiece. But at the same time, I love who I am. I love where I came from because I had struggled. I struggled very hard. I struggled with myself. I struggled with my self-esteem. I had relationship issues for as peers and, people from my past and, people that just don't care for me. Even now, I can always feel the tension when I go around people. But is that going to change who I am? Is that going to dictate me? Is that going to stop me from being who I am? Absolutely not. I'm keep going. If you don't like who I am as an individual, or anybody else that you view on your social media or you come in contact with, erase yourself. Erase yourself. Take yourself out of the equation. That's what I tell everybody that I say about me. For is everybody else that you don't like and that you see on in your life. If you don't like a person because of this, that, and the third, you don't have to be around that person. It is what it is. I'm going to be me. I'm going to keep motivating, inspiring, and taking people that want to go some places. If you don't want to go, you don't want to go. But at the same time, I couldn't allow every single challenge that was going on in my life to stop me from going to where I need to get to. I'm going to tell you one thing, and then I'm going to tell you this, God's honest truth. People used to doubt me years ago and talk bad about me and say, oh, he's never going to be anything. I love it when they keep talking because the more they talk, the more I score a championship. If I can count how many championships I done won in my life, you'd be surprised. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep thriving. I'm going to keep working hard. I'm going to keep trying to be the best parent I could possibly be. That was a challenge, people always, you got to realize one thing. People's always going to critique you no matter what you do. If they're going to critique you, be the best whatever you can possibly be. I can care less anymore. I don't care. My life, I stay away from negativity, and I try to do things by myself. I stay to myself. I take trips by myself. I love on myself. I go out to eat by myself majority of the time. But at the same time, if I have to ever be a loner, I will be fine with being a loner. People will not validate me or, I don't live for people. I live for myself. I don't go out here and buy a car to satisfy you. I don't buy a motorcycle to satisfy you. It don't have to be a 2025 or 24 to keep up with you. I do it based off of my interests and what makes me feel good and what makes me happy. Not because of you. I'm not living for man. I'm living for myself and him. I don't care. If you want to go out there and buy a 2023, 24, $750 to $110,000, do it. I'm fine with my 2012 E-Class. I'm just messing. But anyway, guys, you got the point. Don't give up in life. Live your life. Be strong. Don't give up. There's going to be times it's going to be hard, but keep pressing for the mark. Keep pressing for the prize, and watch how your hard work and your determination pays off in the long run. I love you all. I'm being me and who I am. Take care.